morning, guys. October 9, 2023. This one here, I got a call for burner service cleaning. I believe it's an oil boiler. So I got an appointment this morning with this guy, and we're gonna go over there. And a little chilly this morning, probably like maybe 55 degrees out. Fall is here. Before you know it, it's gonna start getting cold. We're in October now. October, November, December. I mean, it's gonna start getting cold out. It's been pretty cool during the day. I've been doing stuff around the yard, trying to pick up some weeds and taking trips to the dump, trying to clean up the yard a little bit. We're back going to the health club every day for like an hour. A couple of weeks now I've been going every day for about an hour to get back into shape. So I've been doing that, and treadmill and weights and whatnot, so I've been kind of enjoying that, going to the gym every day. I used to go all the time, and then I stopped. I'm gonna get back in the swing of things, start moving again. Anyway, we'll try to get you some shots when I get over there. The guy's supposed to, probably a helicopter type.
Was I know a little bit more or less how to bleed and everything.
I'll show you.
I had fuel coming out.
Yeah.
But I took this line off. I had no fuel at all up here.
Okay,
Zero.
nothing.
I went inside here.
So yeah.
There's
So let
nothing.
me check this here first. So it's not working. Could be that solenoid valve.
That's what I mean.
This right here is almost off. Feel that? Feel that? That's low. That might be what your problem is.
Okay.
Did you play around with that?
Nope.
I might have broke off. No, see how now it's opening?
Yep.
You had it off.
Got a freaking cat that comes down here
You
all
had,
the time.
no, a cat ain't gonna turn
Hey,
that.
you
You
see
got the
this
thing
here?
off, guy.
You see this?
Yeah.
Do you remember the house next door? See, this is all the same property. Me and my wife are gonna end up buying all the property. It's this
I gotta
house.
check this. I gotta check this filter because
That
they got
house.
this new. They got this new bio slime shit up. They got out now, and could be a problem.
Yeah.
Let me check it. We've got an outside tank here. Do you put stuff in the tank?
No, because they got oil takes care of all that as far as like 911 for the anti-gel.
Oh, they take care of that.
Yes.
All right, so we got that off. I want to check this. We'll check this, and then we'll figure out why you're not getting any oil.
The tank has a quarter of a tank right now.
No, the only problem with that outside tank is you're pulling off the top. So you don't want to go too low because they might not be going all the way to the bottom of the tank
Yeah.
with the left tube. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. No, I got you.
Well, don't look too bad, but we're gonna change it while we're here. It's a little slimy. Nothing major. While I'm here.
Yep.
So how many times have you tried to start this thing? A bunch of times?
No, I know better than that.
Yeah.
I tried it twice. When it didn't fire after the second time, I put my phone inside, and I looked inside just to make sure it wasn't
Was it
wet.
Was it sparking?
Don't know. I just put the phone inside and looked inside the cavity to make sure it wasn't wet of fuel. And left
Well,
it
if you
alone.
only do it twice, it ain't so bad. I mean, some of these people
Oh yeah, they'll sit there for an hour.
hit the flipping thing a bunch of times. I mean, then supposedly you're supposed to call the fire department, but it have to be pretty bad for you to do that.
Then I was, like I said, I was watching you, and I turned around and
So you're watching
there's
me
too
on...
many other little components. The
Yeah.
nozzle, the
All right, we'll take it.
this, that, and every other freaking thing there is. I'm just gonna have him come by and do it himself. And when you said
Yeah,
you
'cause
were
they
worried
got-
about tree branches, I'm a truck driver, so I knew that you had more than enough room. Hey, Jordan.
Okay, yes, truck driver. Alright, so we should be good there with that.
Hello.
Hey, baby. When are you leaving?
I'm about to leave in a minute.
Alright.
Hi,
This
is
is
my
Steve.
away?
Me? No.
No?
This is Steve.
A little bit.
Oh,
A little
yeah.
bit my way.
Obviously, he's gonna take care of our furnace. And yeah,
Yeah.
Did you guys go out to eat? Take money with you. No? Call me.
I know. I'm not even like.
Love you. Oh my God.
Well, that's nice that you're close to your kid.
What's that?
It's nice that you're close to your kid.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's what life's all about, is
It's all about the kids.
you know, about your family and whatnot, you know.
Yeah, I love it.
Alright, so we're gonna bleed this, because I left some air in that container, and it's an outside tank, so we gotta bleed this first. And then we'll see what's going on. You're saying you're not getting any air, any oil out of that.
Top tube.
Okay. This is the delayed oil valve, so it might be a little delay on that. We'll find out.
See.
Show you all my
secrets.
secrets. Alright, so what we're gonna do is, wow, this thing's loose.
Well, I didn't, because I know nothing was gonna get inside there, and I'm gonna tell you
So
everything
what we're
that I
gonna do is
have.
we're gonna put it like that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start it up, we're gonna bleed the air out, and we're gonna shut this, and then we should get a
Stream.
stream out of here.
Unless the pump's no good.
Unless this could be bad. In the meantime, we're gonna check this too. Once we start it, we'll check the spark. Alright, we'll see what we're gonna do here. Once we start it, we can check. Whoa! That thing's all bent. Cattywampus. I don't like these fucking things. They're always a problem. Alright, we'll check the spark.
Do you need the thermostat set on anything?
Well, it should kick on because we got a tankless here.
Okay.
So once I hit that reset button, we could jump out to FF.
No, it is.
Yeah, it's on now because I got power there. Once we
Yeah.
hit this, we could jump out FF to keep it running.
I turned it on when I knew that you were coming.
Oh, we're getting oil right there. See it?
Yep.
Obviously, we gotta bleed it because get the air out. It's an outside tank, so once we get the air out, when I came here, this was down all the way. Maybe you don't have enough oil in the tank.
Oh, here it comes.
Huh?
Here it comes.
Here it comes. Here it comes. See, we're getting a good flow there. See that? That's nice. So when we shut this, it should piss right out that jet tube. There we go. Okay? That's fine. See it?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll shut it off. We know we know that's good. Put my gauge on there. And then we'll check the spark. Alright. When we start this should go up. Then we can check our spark. I gotta take this off now, we don't need that anymore. I got my screwdriver. Alright. That should go up to like 140. What are we at? We're at 140 there. See it? That's good. We're getting good spark there. See it? Alright, so we're just going to change the nozzle and then we'll fire it up. It's going to work now. We're getting oil. We're getting spark. Right?
Yeah.
We ain't rocket science. I guess if you do it all the time, it's...
Yeah, if you do it all the time,
It's like a truck
rocket.
driver, alright? Oh yeah, look at how flippin' dirty that is, guy. Look at that shit.
There you go.
Wow. How long's it been since you've serviced that thing? A long time. It's on the back burner, alright. Look at that shit. Wow. That's bad.
Usually it's this time of year I have it serviced, and
So,
Last-
fucking
2 years ago I lost my brother on this day, so
man.
everything kind of got pushed. And
I can hear you. That's a problem. Trying to run the truck where it never changed oil in there, you know, eventually it's just gonna
it's gotta
stop.
get done.
Huh?
It's gotta get done.
Yeah, you gotta maintain, you gotta maintenance. You know what maintenance is? Oil and filter and shit like that.
That's why you're here.
Look at that. Look. That thing was dirty, man. Wow. Anyway, I wanted to know what size this flipping thing was. I don't even know. 15p. Alright, we'll sort of a little 75-70 and we'll be good and fire. This thing will fire right up. Should. Not a big deal. They're coming out with all this biodiesel now. Worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Surprised you're not running that in the cars yet.
That's alright. They stopped at McDonald's to get their used oil. Smell like French fries going down the road.
Who does that?
It was a car that they tested from California, from the west to the east coast.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They had a car running on that.
Yeah,
Used
that's that
fry, you know.
biodiesel shit that they're...
Yeah. And then they also had a car that was running on, what is it? Is it nitrogen?
Hydrogen.
Hydrogen.
Yeah, that's some kind
baking
of
soda.
water vapor or some shit,
Yeah,
I
it's
think.
baking soda and water and...
Is it?
Yeah, you add a little bit of electricity to it. Makes bubbles. The bubbles are gas.
I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it, so... Alright, so this thing should fire up now. You've seen what I did, right?
Alright. I'm not gonna do it,
Why not?
because I want to call you. You got a family to support too.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. I gotta buy dog treats.
I just had my...
She likes my food. Like if I cook like steak or chicken or pork chops, she wants some of that. She don't want this flipping dog food stuff.
Oh yeah.
I give her some. I cook extra and give her some of that during the day. You know, when I eat, she eats. I give her some of the meat. And, yeah, I go to the vet and the vet says, "What are you doing? This dog's got a beautiful coat." I said, "I feed her my food." He laughs. And that flipping dog food, you don't know what's in that shit, right?
Yeah.
Think about it. All right, how much? What do you think it's gonna? What's you think a chance of it firing?
Pretty good.
Look at that shit, huh? What do we got here? Oh, you put a lot of air in that thing. That's set right.
You see why I called you?
Yeah, I don't think that's set right. I think this is off. This drawer assembly. I think it's too far in. That's what I think. Let's check it while I'm here. Because if that's not set properly, never gonna burn right. I'm not gonna have the proper
If it's not set properly, will you go through more fuel than...
Well, I'll show you. I'll see if I can set it. Put a gauge in there and make sure it's set right, and I'll mark it. Then they'll always have that mark there. That seems a little in there than it should be, but while I'm here, it's kind of something that should be done. If it's not set right, you want to set it proper. I got a homemade gauge I made for that, just so we could set it. Find it.
You know, it's kind of funny because, you know, motor coaches,
Huh?
you know, motor coaches, your Peter Pans and stuff like that, have the similar setup for their heater. With the nozzles and,
Peter Pan, what are you talking about?
Peter Pan motor coaches.
I don't know about that.
The ones that go to New York. Tank. I used to work on them.
See, so that's going to be in the end. That'll set our drawer assembly where it needs to be, and then we could take it out. And yeah, that's about right. This way here, we know for sure where it is, right? I'm going to mark it. Once it's set there and marked, we know for sure that that's where it needs to be. See what I'm doing? Or you don't care?
You're going to be the only one working on it.
See that right there? Now we know that's where that belongs.
Yeah.
So it was pretty close to being where it needed to be. They make a plastic thing for this, but it just keeps always breaking, and I gotta keep. I made one out of metal. It'll last me forever.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you gotta improvise and make stuff on your own, you know. So what's your secret to a long marriage?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Find one that's not a bitch. Right? I think that's the secret. Yeah. You'll find when you get along with. Well, you find one that doesn't want you to be their personal ATM machine.
Yep.
There's another one that's a flipping joke.
No, my wife.
Yeah, you date these flipping girls, right? Next thing you know, they think you're their personal ATM machine.
Yep.
You know? Go out to Wally World, Walmart there, and you pull up to the flipping self-checkout. They're looking at you like to take your credit card out and pay for their shit. Fucking crazy.
Well, you know what? You go to that Walmart and they want to see your receipt at the door.
Yeah.
Do what I do.
Huh? You don't do it?
I tell them no. You guys want to do this on trust. You need to trust me too. Why should I show you my receipt?
Yeah, that makes sense.
All they're doing is paying one employee instead of 5 cashiers. So it's only making $1 billion company.
Like they must be getting ripped off left and right with that. You know that, right?
Oh, they probably are.
Yeah. But they figure it's probably worth it. I always pay for everything. I mean, I don't need to.
Yeah.
'Cause I like to sleep at night.
Yeah.
But so what do they say when you tell them you're not going to show it to them?
They can't say nothing.
They don't say anything?
No. All they do is say, okay, I won't show them my receipt. I'm not hiding nothing. If cops came, I'll show them. I pay for everything. Put the cashiers back to work. So,
No filter, no nozzle, cleaned oil burner. Oh, self destruction.
Yeah, he went